Welcome to GT Cars. My name is Eric.
And I'm Jesse.
And this is the all-new Honda Civic Hybrid.
Ooh, no traction.
It's struggling in the conditions. Oh my God, this weather's brutal.
Wow.
This
Sounded like a
weather's
CVT
brutal.
for a second.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, let's slow her down. Woo. Okay, keep her straight, keep her straight.
Oof.
A little bit of a different setup today. Sorry, it is bitterly cold out there and extremely windy, so we can't really do any exterior footage in terms of like talking, and the car is filthy. We couldn't do anything about it. So all interior today.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so new Civic Hybrid. This is refreshed and new the Hybrid Drivetrain, replacing the top trims, only available as a hybrid now. We got a 2-liter inline 4, made it to 2 electric motors for a total output of actually a whopping 200 horsepower and 232 pound-feet of torque.
Yeah, car driver says it's good for 6.2 seconds. Makes it the second fastest behind the Type R, which is pretty good.
Yeah, this is faster than the Civic Si, which is sporty. So this is actually, yeah, it's actually for a budget car.
You feel the torque surprisingly.
100%. 100%. So this is actually a bit of a, it's at one of those traditional hybrids, so it actually is quite complicated of a setup, the way this works. So most of the time, this is basically an EV. We have a battery that gets charged up, and in like at city speeds, it'll just use, let me just focus on not getting into the snowplow here. It'll actually just use either the battery to drive the motors, or the engine will jump in to act as a generator to supply power to the electric motor. Only at highway speeds is the motor the engine actually driving the wheels.
Which results in?
First of all, great gas mileage.
Yes.
I picked it up for like 40 kilometers from Honda to my place, 3.8 liters.
That's insane.
200 kilometers. That includes traffic jams, highway speeds, all that. Went up a little bit throughout the week, especially because a lot of highway to get here. But right now we were still sitting at sub 6 liters in like the worst conditions, winter, windy, really bad. So incredible fuel mileage, and this is actually a really smooth drivetrain because it essentially drives as an EV most of the time. But back into sport mode, and we'll see how sporty we can go within reason. That is, let's see if we can force well, there's no downshift to be forced, actually. You are outside of your lane, sir. And the Civics usually actually drive pretty well. This is no exception. It does kind of steer in real life. It's still a Civic Hybrid.
Of course.
It's no sports car.
No Type R.
Exactly, but I like what it does. It's a very smooth drivetrain. It is very fuel efficient. It's got like 30 more horsepower than the previous drivetrain.
And you feel it, like it's...
Yeah, right, and like anytime you got the power, and you see it fake shifting.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to shift, but it does fake shift just to not have that CVT noise. But let's talk a bit about daily driving with you behind the wheel.
Let's go. We've been so busy inside the car, we didn't really touch on the exterior differences.
Yeah, so with the mild refresh comes mildly different looks.
Mildly different looks.
So you'll see the biggest difference is at the front. You're going to have like some side inlet looking thing. I think the Civic looks good.
Yep.
It's not a flashy car, but it's not supposed to be. And I like the Blue Lagoon Pearl.
It is a nice
color that we have. It's an option. It costs a little extra money, but I think it's quite nice. And the interior is typical Civic. It is very usable. Materials are honestly...
It's better than some other competitors that are...
Yeah,
I'm not gonna...
I will be bullying BMW. This has more leather than a new BMW X3 on the door. It's probably faux leather, but so it is in the BMW too.
At least it's not hard.
Right? We got heated seats for all 4 seats, well, minus the 5th passenger seat. Very functional. I love the clickety-clackety.
Seats are pretty comfortable.
Seats are comfortable, heated as well, like I said. I like this. It's just a functional, well-built interior. New infotainment system means I have 2 issues with this. Well, first of all is no more Sirius XM. This is torquey.
Yeah, it is.
It's real torquey.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, and realistically, you're probably never going to drive it like this, but if you ever need to,
wow,
you have it. So no Sirius XM support. You have to basically go through your phone and stream it, which kind of defeats the purpose of satellite radio, because if you're in the boons and you don't have internet, so that's kind of a bummer. And the second one, which is a typical Honda thing for all the Canadian models, no tire pressure monitoring system.
In my opinion, that should be regulation at this point. It should not be allowed.
I don't get it. Like
because we had an issue, right? We had
Yeah.
last year we had a Honda.
and we only noticed it while we were standing outside. It's like,
Filming,
oh,
yeah.
well, this looks a little low. So Honda, please get with the times and be like every other manufacturer in
They
Canada.
offer them in the US.
Yeah, so they actually purposely make sure they're built here in Canada, right? To be like, oh, take it out for every Canadian model because there's regulation in the US. So please, Honda, come on, spend those $5 for safety. Other than that, what do you think about how this just generally drives and comfort?
Suspension's pretty good. Like maybe a tiny bit on the stiff side.
Yeah, I would
It's
agree.
pretty good.
But overall, yeah, I think I'm okay with it. And considering it's a really windy day,
The noise is really good.
yeah. Of course, there's some wind noise and there's some tire noise, but this is still a budget car, and for a budget car, it is really quiet. We've had way more expensive cars that were significantly louder during conditions like this, so no complaints on that front, which leaves us with the price aspect. This new Civic Hybrid Sport Touring, so top trim, clocks in at about $34,000 US, just shy of 41,000 Canadian.
It's not bad.
No, I agree. So of course, due to inflation, so as a reference, the 2022 Sport Touring Civic non-hybrid back then was 34 Canadian. So it's gotten about 6-7 grand more expensive.
It's unbelievable.
Which is a mix of inflation, and we got the hybrid now, so obviously it goes a little higher. Main competitors I would open up into the room are, first of all, Mazda 3, which is available in all-wheel drive if you want, but if you take front-wheel drive, base engine, you'll save like a 2 or 3 grand compared to this. We'll have a nicer interior, less space, so you kind of, and of course no hybrid, if that's something you value.
And then the tracks.
I do like the tracks. Of course, it's a different car. It's an SUV, but front-wheel drive, plenty of space, actually really refined as well, for thousands of dollars less. You're going to save about 6 grand on the tracks compared to the Civic Hybrid. Once again, of course, no hybrid. So you might want to weigh up, okay, do you do a lot of city driving where you can recoup that money? But if you're a lot out on the countryside or you're a lot on the highway where you don't have that much of an advantage with the hybrid system, something like the tracks might be good. Corolla Hybrid we haven't driven yet, so can't form an opinion on that. But I think, overall, honestly, I think this is a really good car.
It is. There's not a lot to dislike here at all.
No, and with the fuel economy you are seeing, especially if you're in the city or you have a commute that has a lot of traffic, if basically you're in the GTA, you will have a lot of traffic, then this makes a lot of sense, because I think this is one of the best, if not the best car Honda makes.
Depends what matters to you most, right?
Yeah. Which one would you take out of like Mazda 3, Civic, and tracks?
Yeah, or add the Corolla in the mix, even though we don't have an opinion on that. But
yeah, I think I would.
Brand power makes me want to go Mazda just because I like.
Yeah, and the nice interior.
Yeah.
But the fuel economy with the 6-speed is a little sucky.
Yeah.
Anyhow, you let us know what you think, and if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe. And that is the all-new Civic Hybrid.
See ya.
Thank you for watching this video on JC Cars. Pure testosterone! Oh. What the is this piece of shit?
If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe. Should I just drive into a tree now, or?
And we'll see you next Friday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern for a whole lot more fun. Bye-bye.